Evening, everyone. Welcome to round one of the Pro-Am division for GT3 Sunday. Going to be kicking things off with a good race here, I'm sure. Some great drivers been thrown into the mix for this season, coupled with the already competitive grid we had last season. Going to be a good evening, I'm sure, to kick things off before the pro race at 8 PM UK time tonight. We had an awesome start to, well, we've had an awesome start to the sort of the week of the restarting of the BoA events. We had team battles on Friday night. We had GT Academy last night, which saw a lot of new drivers to BoA battling out on this very track, Brands Hatch. So we all treated to a good race last night of GT3 and GT4 cars. And now we find ourselves at the start of GT3 Sunday. We've got AM Division and Pro-Am in practice at the moment. We're obviously streaming Pro-Am tonight. AM is available to watch on Sylv's channel as well. I think he's been sharing that on the Discord and the Facebook. Tux will be joining me in a bit on comms. But yeah, very excited to see a new season of these drivers. Here's one of the new guys, Kevin Malone, who we've seen in team battles and in the CRS League. Can talk from personal experience when I say he is very fast. Raced against him quite a few times. He's going to be looking to take it to the rest of the boys in Pro-Am this season. He's already put in a 24.3. Looks like he's hammering in some laps at the moment, getting the feel for the track, as everyone else is. Most drivers are on track at the moment. Fairly balanced grid in here. Quite a few Ferraris. We've got 6 Ferraris. But maybe not as many Ferraris as people were expecting leading up to the season. Everyone thought that was going to be the OP car this year, that everyone was going to go for it, and it's quite a few people have, obviously, but pretty balanced grid. As Kevin Malone jumps in the pits, we'll jump on board with the next fastest Ferrari on track. Matt is already calling Malone for the championship. Like we've just been saying, it's a quick driver. Looking forward to see what we can do against these guys. Evening Tux. Tux has joined us in the box. How you doing, mate? You alright? You there? Yeah, gotcha. How's the ankle? It's just getting connected, I think.
You there, Lee?
Yep, can you hear me? Hello? Some technical issues, I think, there. We'll jump on board with Diamond. See what he's up to. Another Ferrari. I feel like I'm probably watching too many Ferraris at the moment. We'll jump on board with something else in a minute. So Diamond looking in a new livery this season. Left the yellow Ferrari behind. I think I'm right in saying that Diamond is still in the old Ferrari. I'm not sure if I dare go to timetables to look because it might lag the stream out, so I'm not going to. But he's been tested in the old Ferrari. That was what he was in last season. I think he's stuck with it as far as I know. I'd imagine most of the other guys are in the new gen Ferraris. Diamond is up to his favourite position of 4th. Ferrari looking strong around here. Top 4 Ferrari at the moment, followed by Title Flat in the Lexus. Let's jump on board with him. So, strong contender last season. Title Flat did in fact win the AM division, so he's up with he's moved up a division this year, this season even. Already looking competitive in here, sitting in P5. It is just first practice, but we'll see. It's quite a big gap actually at the moment between well, Kevin Malone and most of the rest of the grid actually, but yeah, 5th place, a second and a half off. With 8 minutes of practice left to go. Have we got any early picks for the well, let's start with the race tonight. Have we got any early picks for the race win tonight in the chat? It's Title Flat just pulls a jump on board with Pit Bits and then the other Lexus. I think Diamond's logged into the Twitch as well, so he's happy with 4th, it looks like. I didn't know we could have 2 of us logged in at once. Evening, Edwards. So coming to close stage, we're going to have a look down through the grid now and see some of these. Have a look at some of these new liveries. Coulthard in a nice, a bit lighter than racing green McLaren there. Bit of orange thrown in. Coulthard did a monster hour-long stint on Assetto Corsa for charity the other day. Did I say hour long? 12 hours, yeah. Very impressive. He's back racing tonight. Probably with sore arms, I'd imagine. We're going to jump down to Matty, also in McLaren. Sticking with his usual colour scheme of blue and yellow. Very recognisable. Swerving across there to take the wide line into Paddock Hill Bend. 12 hours, yep. Sorry, Jay Jones, that's it. Moving further down, we've got Butcher still in the Mercedes. You know how strong he is in that. Sitting 10th at the moment. Potentially not the strongest track for the Merc here, I'm not sure. Yeah, it does look like the goal today is Ferrari. He's sitting top 4 at the moment, locked out. Medics, Bentley looking pretty similar to last season. Jerks as well, so a few guys sticking with their colour schemes. Binky and a nice Dutch looking Ferrari there. Mike in the McLaren, just caught him going off there. So a car change for Mike this season. From the Lexus to the McLaren. So Mike obviously dropped down from Pro Division into Pro-Am this season, so he's going to be hoping to be competitive in amongst these guys. He's got a little bit of pace to find at the moment, by the looks of it. It's quite tight in the midfield here. Can you hear me now, Tux? Not sure what's going on with Tux right there. You see a mover. And the Lexus there. The Macca mover, as he's formerly known. Now he's just moved 5,000. Hi GWC, how you doing, mate? So move is sliding it into Paddock Hill Bend there. Red Apple Pie just going off there a little bit. He's in a Ferrari this season as well. And Rick Pink in the Lexus again this season. So I'm just going to try and sort out the connection issues with Mike. With Tux. We've got an Aston Martin on the grid here with Chris.
Can you hear me, mate?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? So Roy's messaging us from the pit lane here. On the BoATV, sitting in 4th there. Probably going to be quite happy with that, considering the company he is amongst. So I'm just going to leave party and start another one to see if we can get Tux in. Okay. Can you hear me now, Tux?
Evening, mate. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me now? Hello? Not sure what's going on, guys. I'll jump back on board with Kevin. It's the end of practice here, 3 minutes to go. Kevin currently the fastest on track. Yeah, Tux can't hear me either, so I think we've got an issue on his end, so he's just going to reset his Xbox, so we'll let him get on with that for a sec. Does anyone want to become famous? You can buy followers. Yeah, we'll ignore that. So Kevin into the 23s with a 23.6, so he's 1.3 seconds ahead of the rest of the field at the moment. That's a good lap, that one. So I wonder if he's probably doing a quali sim now, just before the end of practice. Say with that time he's probably on quali fuel there. So that's probably the sort of pace we can expect to see from him in qualifying in a minute and a half's time. Look at bump stop in the Nissan this season. The only Nissan on the grid. Yep, good shout, Matt Puck. I think he did about 10 odd laps, and then he went into the pits and then came back out with about 2 minutes left. So I don't know if he's done one quali run or. That's what I'd be doing personally, jumping back out on quali field and just getting a feel for the car before quali starts. He might be on race fuel. If he is, then that's even more impressive time. So Mike JB's climbed back the order a bit more now. He's in 12th. Crosses, bumps up crosses the line. I'm used to seeing Coulthard in the GTR. So most drivers in the pits now getting ready for qualifying. We've got a few guys still lapping. Heateris in the Mercedes. Oh, we've just jumped on board with him as he's had a big off there. Oh, Malone's just about missed him there. So the Heateris in the Merc this year as well. I'd assume that is the 2021. Coming to the end of free practice now. So the and promotions certainly holding their own so far. Obviously coming into qualifying now, this is where it all counts. What can these boys do? So we have no patch tonight, but Tartar Flat and Pit Bits, the the two AM promotions, sitting in 7th and 8th. So they'll be happy with that, I think, for their first free practice in Pro-Am. But the Ferrari is looking strongest at the moment. Still got that top 4 locked out, with Kevin Malone leading the way with a 23.6. A really good lap, that one. And I'm going to have to jump out. Yep, you're right, Matty. Really difficult track to overtake on this one. A lot of corners where you don't really want to be putting your car up the inside. As we're still having issues with Tux for some reason. Try and get those resolved.
Green light, go, go, go.
So Mike JB leading the pack round, gets out the pits first. Some McLaren in deep red, good looking car. As he heads into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time. Followed by Freaky in the Ferrari this season. Okay, Tux, no worries. So we'll stick with Mike for his opening lap in the Pro-Am division. Looking pretty tidy so far. Heads onto the straight now, heading towards Hawthorne at the top of the hill. Difficult section of the track this, lots of fast right-handers. It's very easy to run wide or dip a wheel onto the grass under braking, which can be pretty catastrophic. Mike looking tidy though. Headed up to Sheen's curb after Dingledale. Difficult corner, that one, very easy to run wide there. Hard on the brakes just by that brake marker board. Out onto clearways. Down to Clark's curve to finish the lap. Looking like a pretty good lap from Mike, this one. See where he sets the benchmark. And it's a 1:26.5. Quickly beaten by Freaker there with a 25.2. And Chris slotting in third there in the Aston. 1.3 seconds off the pace. So we've got Kevin Malone coming across the line. And straight into the 23s for Malone with a 23.8. It's the time to beat then. Good lap for Malone that to start proceedings. I think he's going to be pleased with that one. That might stand as a pole lap, potentially. Binky crosses the line and goes third at the moment. I'm going to jump on board with Apple Pie. He's just coming to finish his lap. Up to 7th there. Jerks jumps up to 7th above him there, so quickly move down. 64 bump stop goes third. GTR, so we've got a little bit of a break now. I think we've got Title Fleck will be next round. So like we said, AM promotion. Looking to make his mark in Pro-Am early. See what he can do on his first qualifying run. Track temp 35 degrees. Oh, he runs wide. Final corner. Lost a bit of time there as a result. It's going to go up to 6th though. It's not bad for a first run. We've got Matty coming around. Matty puts his McLaren into 8th. Diamond. What's Diamond got for us? Up to 2nd. Nice lap from Diamond there. Good stuff from Roy. He heads up to Dros again. Can you hear me, Tux? Hey, lovely. Make sure your audio is included, mate. It's all good. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, just let us know if you can hear Tux, guys, so we know we're all good. Coulthard coming across the line now. And puts it 12th. Okay, no worries. Medic yet to put a time in, comes across the line, 16th at the moment. Heaterus yet to put a lap in, new car for him this season. Evening Evo. Evening Fondue. Thanks for joining us, guys. So Heaterus coming around, final corner. And across the line, up to 13th. So we've got Chris coming around. So like we said, in the lone Aston. Only guy to be running this car this season. Improved up to 7th. This is fast and furious at the moment. Don't know where to look. We've got car after car coming across the line. Matty stays 9th. Diamond's going to come across the line. Can he improve? Nope, stays the same. But still in 2nd though, so he's going to be pleased with that at the moment, I think. As we've got Butcher coming across the line. Can he improve from 4th? Nope. Stays the same. Binky goes up to P7 there. Nice lap from him. We've got Coulthard coming around again in the McLaren. Nice jump up to 10th for him. And good lap. Can Medic improve this time? Sitting at the bottom of the order at the moment. Doesn't go faster, unfortunately. Pitbit's yet to set a lap then. And up to 9th. So good start. Nice. Welcome. How's the ankle? Yeah. Malone putting his mark on Prime already, shall we say? So that's good. Hopefully it's alright later. Yeah. Get some ibuprofen down you. So we've got Roy looking the closest to Malone at the moment. He's taken a bit of time out of him there, so Roy's a 2nd off. That'll give him a nice gap to Freaky, yeah. Can you confirm on timetables, is Roy still in the old Ferrari? I assume he is. Yeah, I think if I go on it, it'll probably freeze, so... I don't think... Oh, maybe just leave it. Yeah, he should be. I was just going to check. It doesn't matter. Yeah, no worries. I don't want to risk it either. We'll leave it. Medic pops up to speed 17 there. Yep. So we've got a bit of Ferrari domination at the moment. It's the same 4 that are locked out free practice, have locked out quali as well. Yeah. Kool-Aid looking strong. So we know Kool-Aid was in Pro Division, but because he joined Pro League late to fill a space and then ended up in the demotion zone. Probably would have stayed up had he had longer in the championship, but he's probably going to be fighting. Yeah, he did well in Pro League. I think if he'd had a full season, he probably would have been stayed up there. But he's going to have a good season in here, I think, by the looks of it. Be competitive. He's a good, consistent driver, and showing he's got the pace tonight as well as he goes P2 actually there above Diamond. So they are getting closer to Malone. Yeah. Yeah, it's arguably even more hotly contested than it was last season, like it is now, I think. I think we're only missing Patch, who was promoted from AM, but I think he couldn't make it last minute, so I think that's the only driver we're missing. Yep. So interesting car choice. What's your thought on that? He's gone for the GTR. Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised, to be fair, as well. We've seen everyone who's chosen it has kind of suffered for that, haven't they? So hopefully he doesn't, but yeah, we'll see. Be good. We know he's quick, so it'll be a good test to see if he can get some pace out of that car. Yeah. Yeah, you'd expect him to be up there, wouldn't you, really? So we'll see. But Butcher's actually managed to split the Ferraris now, which has changed things up a bit. So he's got his Merc into P4. A few drivers in the pits now, getting ready for their second run. We've got that. Is that coming around the back? The numbers aren't very clear on my screen. 88. Cool. So Evo's called it already. Kevin and Kool-Aid 1-2 final standings. Would say Kevin Malone probably is the favourite to win the championship this season, I think, starting out. But you never know. Yeah, exactly. It's a long season. Yeah, exactly. As we all know, consistency is key. As we see the drivers pouring out the pits now for their second run. So Freaky's just going on a lap and he's going to get blocked potentially. Oh, he's gone wide anyway on Paddock Hill Bend there, but he's got to deal with all this traffic that's just come out of the pit lane. Butcher getting out of the way there. So Malone on a 23.4 now. That's really quick. I'm going to ignore that comment, Evo. I don't want any pressure. I think it's very difficult to call the championship winners at the start of the season. Like Tux just said, consistency is a massive factor. You have one bad race where you bin it, get no points. It could take you out of contention, especially how competitive this league is going to be. For example, I think if you get a 0-point race, it could put you out of contention completely. So yeah, there's a lot of chances to drop points and score points, and yeah, so we'll see. It's going to be a good season. Even in Lorenzo. Yes. Kevin Malone. Can Kevin Malone go any faster than 23.4? I hope not. Stays at 23.4 at the moment. I'd be surprised if anyone beats that, to be honest. But we'll see. Yeah, that is quick. Rick Pink crossing the line, sitting in last at the moment, stays there unfortunately. So we've got a bit of a queue of cars. I think we've got Binky coming around next, who's by himself, got a nice bit of clear track with 1:42 to go. So what Binky could do, sitting in P11 at the moment, mid-pack, hugging that line. And he crosses the line, goes 6th, great lap from Binky. So all the Ferraris finding their way to the top at the moment. Oh, big slide through Paddock Hill Bend, he's kept it. Easy to do that in the Ferrari if you touch that curve there. And Mike JB can jump up the order. 17th at the moment. Now we're going to jump to Heaterus. Next to come round. Yeah, Malone looking like he's setting the potential. I mean, that's got potential to be pole time for all 3 leagues. It's a really, really good lap. No worries. Like I said, probably favourite going into this season, but it's a long season. Races do not make mistakes. Yeah, and it does seem like the Ferrari is strong here. And from what I've experienced anyway, yeah. It seems to be a good track for it, so jump on board with Tartar Flat now. The winner of the AM League and promotion, sitting 10th at the moment. It's not bad for his first run. Yeah, they do, yeah. They were close for the championship, and they are now close as it comes across the line. Up to 8th. It's a nice improvement there from Tartar Flat. We'll be pleased with that, I think. Can Mike JB's pulled out of his lap, so he's going to start 17th for him. And Malone looking like he's got pole wrapped up, jumps back to the pits. Can't imagine anyone's going to get near that one. Let's see. Oh, he's going to dip soil on the grass there, really pushing over the crest, blind crest there. Looking like he's pushing hard, maybe lost a bit of time there. Is it going to be enough to push him up the order? Looking a bit messy, he's binned it off. Red apple pie, can he improve? Crosses the line. Stays the same. Jerks to round it off. In 9th, so there we have it. There's the grid. Kevin Malone with a blistering lap, 123.4. Kool-Aid in 2nd. Yeah. Diamond in 3rd there. He's going to be pleased with that one, I'm sure. 4/10 ahead of Bump Stop. Done well in the GTR there, so he's got some pace. But maybe not as close to the front as he would have liked to have been. Quite a gap. Yeah. I mean, it's not too spread out, apart from Malone, obviously. But Butcher, Freaky, Binky, Tartar Flat, all these guys pretty close. Chucks and Chris to round out the top 10. So I wouldn't say there's too many surprise results in there, would you? I think that's probably worked out roughly how we thought it would go. I think a nice debut for the AM guys. Yeah, but he's Ferraris are looking strong around here, so he's got potential to maybe challenge the guys in front. He did, yeah. So yeah, we can set up for a good race here by the looks of it. It's the Pro-Am begins for a new season. It's a good place to start. A good test, Brands Hatch. Difficult to overtake though. I'm sure that won't stop these guys having a go. Yeah, definitely. I'll if you want to stay in, mate, and then I'll if you let me know when they're on formation, that. Yeah. So, early picks then for the win. Who do we think tonight? It's probably difficult to say anybody but Kevin Malone, isn't it? But what do you think, Tux? Yeah, he's going to be. I'm sure he's going to be wanting to do well in Pro-Am this season, make his way back up to Pro. I think he'll feel that he belongs there after having a good end to the season there last season. So he'll be gunning for it. Lorenzo's saying he can't hear you. Have you got your audio is included, isn't it? You there, Tux? I think Tux is having mic issues tonight, so we'll... Can you guys hear Tux? It's... just waiting for a response. They said they couldn't, but... Jay Jones says, are you going crazy or are you talking to Tux? Make sure, maybe just uninclude your audio and include it again, because your mic turned off. Maybe it's... being weird. Yeah. Let us know if you can hear him, guys. He is talking now, so. Doesn't. Not sure yet. Anyway, how long have we got until They're off on their formation lap. Lorenzo saying, can we mute Matty for the commentary of Pro? Okay, I'll jump back in now then. Yeah. Okay. Just let us know if you can hear Tux, guys, just so we know, because he is talking, so... If you still can't, then let us know. So we're on formation lap then, with the leader, Kevin Malone. Looking strong in his debut in BoA as a whole, but it's, this is why he was put straight into Pro-Am, because he's been proved to be quick already. And he's shown that tonight so far. Still can't hear you apparently, Tux. I'm not sure why that is.
They had nothing at the whole broadcast.
Apparently they can't hear you now. No, I think they could hear you earlier, but not now apparently. Since your mic's turned off, they can't hear you anymore. Oh, they've got you now, apparently. Yep. Cool. So there's a lot of Ferraris in this, at the front of the grid here. I like Kool-Aid's livery actually, that bright blue. It's pretty distinctive. Looks nice, doesn't it? Been some good car launches this season, as those of you in BoA social media platforms will know. There's been a lot of the guys have been producing videos and stuff to launch their cars, which has been pretty cool to see. Some very creative ones. Tux decided to not relaunch the same car. Yeah, I do like Mike Dobby's livery to Lorenzo as well. Nice deep red on his McLaren. Probably would have been hoping to be a bit higher on the grid here, I think, but he's consistent as Mike. He usually picked up a lot of positions in Pro just for not making mistakes, so I'd expect him to do the same tonight as they form up into double file, ready for the race start. We're going to stay on board with the race leader into turn 1. Difficult opening section of the lap, this paddock hill bend into Druids. Quite a lot of potential for incidents, so hopefully it's pretty clean between these guys. I'm excited for this one. Quick prediction, who do you think is going to win? Gotta be Malone. Yeah.
Green light.
There we go, waiting for the green light, there it is, we're off. Kevin Malone looks like he gets a good start. Kool-Aid's going to try around the outside, but ducks in behind. Diamond on the inside as well. Diamond's going to try and keep the inside, but he's lost the position there to Bump Stop. Bump Stop's up to 3rd. Looks clean behind. We're going to stick with these guys. Into Druids. Doesn't look like there's any incidents. Nice clean driver from everyone there. As Diamond's dropped back to 4th there. Malone through cleanly. Good start really from everyone there. Oh, tyre flex off, I think. Yep, tyre flex off. The scoreboard's doing that weird thing where it jumps around. So it's an early mistake from the reigning AM champion dropping into the back of the field. So Bump Stop's looking like he's going to try and put pressure on Kool-Aid here. Diamond's still with him. He's got to be careful if he does try and make a move. He's going to have Royal over him. And I think we've got oh, he's very bunched up back here. Cars everywhere. Medic. Red apple car on the inside of Heaterus. Tucked in behind. I think we've got Coulthard. Oh, come on, camera. Oh, someone's gone off there. I think that was Mike. Yeah, Mike's gone off there. So to me saying he was consistent, he's gone off. I don't know if he got force wide there. So a few mistakes there. Nowhere to look. Too much going on. Let's have a look at Bump Stop. So Bump Stop's dropped behind Roy. So Roy's got through. Missed that one. Don't know if Bump Stop made a mistake there. So Roy will be pleased to take that position back. So Malone's pulling out a lead now. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the race pace he's got in that car, because like we said, we haven't seen that many people drive it, and the ones that haven't done that well with it. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I say haven't done that well. You know, haven't won races anyway, but we'll see how he does. I think we've got Medic on Heaterus again. Coulthard under pressure a bit further behind there as well. Close. Yep. How close is bump stop to Roy? Oh, right in his tail. And they've got Freaky and Butcher coming up behind him as well, so Roy looks like he might be holding bump stop up a little bit here. Bump stop's probably kicking himself for losing that place. Don't know how it happened, but Roy looks like the cork in the bottle a little bit at the moment in this early stage. Yep. Definitely, there's a lot of braking zones where you can easily dip a wheel on the grass. So Roy's getting away from him a little bit now. It looks like he's found his groove a bit more. Bumps that might be coming under pressure from Freaky. Freaky's under pressure from Butcher actually. Merck's all over the back of him at the moment. So really close between these guys. I think we've got a battle into Druids as well with these guys. Nice in a nice queue there. Yeah, so on board with pit bits now. Matty's having a look at Chris. Battle's going on everywhere. Oh, Matty's lost it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's managed to keep out the racing line. But that is... Oh, Matty. He's going to back it up and get back on, so that's probably a good decision. But he's going to... Yeah, that's unfortunate for Matty there. He's going to jump... Oh, bump stops off. Bump stops off. I didn't see what happened there, but he's just shot off the screen. Oh, he's rejoined. Oh, that was lucky. That was almost an unsafe rejoin, but I think he got away with that one. So I don't know if there was someone on his inside there up the hill, or whether he just outbraked himself or something, but just caught him catching up. Yes. But yeah, I don't know what caused that, but Kool-Aid looking nice, got a nice gap in second. Malone's disappeared, he's 4 seconds up the road already. Diamond is seeing if he can put a challenge to Kool-Aid here, under 2 seconds behind. But Freaky is now free behind him to try and close up that gap as well, with Butcher chasing him. Binky doing well in 6th there. Yeah, really nice drive from Binky to start with. So, yeah. Red Apple Pie has done his mandatory pit already, so he could be one to watch potentially coming out of the back of the pack, but he's already pitted. He's going to have a 40. Yeah. So he's going to have 40 minutes to do on that set of tyres, but we'll see how he does. Well, that was a lot to keep up with in the opening stages, wasn't it? I think we've got a big bunch of cars again back here, still on the map. The lead pack have pulled away quite a lot now, actually, with Binky at the tail of them. And then it's quite a big gap back to Pit Bits. Pit Bits has got a bit of a gap to Chirks, who's under pressure from Chris against him. Yeah. So Heaterus. Oh, was that Chris has just lost it. Difficult corner that one, so he's going to rejoin behind Medic as we see Bump Stop getting a move done on Luba there. Chris getting amongst it now. So Chris has found himself in a Lexus sandwich. Oh, Bump Stop pits early. So has he got damage? So Bump Stop's going for the early stop as well. So as we see tight flat up the inside of Chris, so Chris getting done by both the Lexuses and a few more cars there, if I'm not mistaken. We've got Coulthard behind him as well now. Let's have a little look at the front runners. Roy's catching Kool-Aid actually. He's closed that gap down, so it was 2 seconds, wasn't it, almost? So he's, yeah, Roy's got some pace tonight. Yeah, Malone could probably just ease off a little bit now, can't he, and just try and stay consistent. I think he's not really got any pressure at the moment. But this is going to be interesting, this, because we've got Diamond closing up on Kool-Aid with Freaky and Butcher coming behind him, so Diamond is not going to be holding about, because he knows that those guys behind him are fast. So yes, this should be a good battle. We're going to have a little look at these guys again, still battling between themselves. Mover at the front of this little train. Yeah, I think he might have just made a mistake there actually, because he's dropped off again a little bit. Might have just missed that. So great battling so far. This is what we're used to seeing from Pro-Am really, but yeah, this is fantastic so far. Got kind of cool time a bit slow, so quite a few early stoppers here. I think we, well, I mean, it's easy to do a 40-minute stint on these tyres, so if they feel like they're getting held up, then it's probably a good idea to pit early. Especially this... Oh, I bet it goes deep into droids. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be interesting with the strategy this season, because we know that these 2020 tyres have better longevity than 2019 tyres. So we might see more people pitting earlier, potentially, this season. Diamond is closing that gap on Kool-Aid, starting to put him under a bit more pressure. Nice battle between the Lexuses here behind the Bentley. So this train continues. See if Diamond can close this gap on Kool-Aid anymore. He has brought it down another 10th, so this could be interesting between these two. Yeah, he's got. He does seem to be pulling away from Freaky now. Actually saying that. So maybe not feeling too much pressure from the guys behind. Maybe just focusing on moving up to second at this point. Ooh, really close. Oh, incident. And as we see, I think bump stops going down the inside of Heaterus in front as well. With all these boys. Team medic in the pits then, trying to get out of traffic. This battle continues, and we see Mike up the inside of Rick Pink. Nice move there. Lovely move. So that takes Mike up. What's Binky doing? Down there. Oh, Binky must have made a mistake. So Mike's actually got a run on him now as well. So that's pretty disastrous for Binky there. He was running one in, I think, 6th. Oh, Mike's gone. Did he catch the curve there under braking or something?
I think he lost the back end, yeah.
Disappears from view. He's rejoins. I don't know if he's got damage on his car there. Not too bad. Mike, we're not seeing the usual consistency from Mike tonight. Maybe that's the car switch. Maybe he's just trying to prove something in Pro-Am in this first race. But it's unfortunately not been his most consistent drive so far. As we see Tighter Flat running wide there again. He's going to come under pressure from Chris.
Still running
Coming
close.
down the
to cars.
outside. Oh, nice cut under. I think he has touched tighter flat there. Yeah, he has touched tighter flat there. It's a bit of a bump. Sorry, what were you saying, mate?
Mike's still, early. Still got a couple of cars.
Oh,
Top
and that's tighter flat. Chirks just hit him in the back there. I'm not sure what
I was looking at the scoreboard.
happened there. Chirks is waiting for him to go past. I don't know if tighter flat was waiting
he's,
there to let.
He's across the top flat's running around and wide.
So tighter flat jumps into the pits. I'm not sure if he was waiting to let someone back past there. So all sorts going on there.
He's going the pits
So quite a few cars pitting early on then. Gonna jump back to this battle. Great tussle between these two. Not giving each other an inch. It's been 7/10 for about 4 or 5 laps now.
Yeah, they've got a 3-second gap to Freaky now.
I'm not sure what was going on with those guys there, but that will be reviewed after the race. I think. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see.
It's going, isn't it? It's always it's a difficult one to judge, isn't it?
Yeah. As the battle continues, Roy's taking a bit of time out Kool-Aid again, but he's like we said, experienced driver that was racing in pro and holding his own last season. We know he's consistent. He doesn't get rattled under pressure, so Roy's not going to have an easy job trying to get past him here. That's for sure. Be a good battle between these two, I think.
Got Tartar Flat and Binky was both pitted as well. Tartar Flat's just leaving.
Some more drivers diving in the pits. Kevin Malone's got an 11-second lead now over these two.
And if Roy might fancy the undercut.
Yeah, I think his best bet is probably to get it done in the pit stops, isn't it? I think it's going to be difficult to, like we were saying earlier, it's not an easy track to overtake this one. Unless we see a mistake from Kool-Aid, he might be best to go for the undercut, but we'll see what he does. At the moment, I reckon he's just focusing on the back of that blue Ferrari in front, I'd imagine. But maybe needs to start thinking about the potential of an undercut soon.
Half an hour's time. I mean, it's not really stressing. It's gone. He's in. He's listening to us.
Yep, so Diamond in for the undercut. So will Kool-Aid respond next lap? He's always going to need a good pit stop here.
Chris has followed, moving pretty closely. He wants to pass him. Always at the inside.
Oh, Chris down the inside. Lovely move, that was.
Yeah, Craig got a lot more
Nice and
speed.
clean. Chris looking good in that Aston.
Yeah. Some interesting vehicles now.
Yeah. Yeah, as we know, we've got Seagulls in the Aston tonight as well. I don't think there's anyone else in pro running it, is there?
Rog was going to, but
it's
he's
just-
set, so he's gone to the Porsche.
Yeah, Rog was in the other Aston, wasn't he? And now he's in the Porsche.
I think actually,
Seagulls is the only one.
I think I saw Dan McCauley not being that too.
Oh, okay, interesting. So we'll see how that does then. Nice to have a range of cars this season. Obviously the BoATV's changed things up for everyone, and most drivers have changed cars. It's interesting to see how they do. So is Kool-Aid going to respond and cover off the undercut, or is he just going to keep going? Just under half an hour left.
It's
Going to be decisive. Roy is out and going.
Probably
Is he
got
gonna come
to
in?
bit if he wants to hold the position, but if he's happy to
He's
just
not. That's interesting.
let the podium.
So Roy's got potential of an undercut then here if he can put the lap times in. He's got loads of clear track in front of him, which is ideal. So Roy looking good for the undercut then if he can put the lap times in.
Definitely. Just needs to stay on the track now and not make
So
it
that'll
up.
be one to watch
But where
for when Kool-Aid pits. I think we've got a battle here again. Mike's closing in. So Mike is in P10, but he hasn't pitted yet. I think a few of the pitters will be past him because he's been off a few times.
I'm not quite sure exactly, but yeah, definitely.
Trying to put some pressure on Rick Pink at the moment. He's got Binky coming up behind him. But I think... Well, Binky's pitted, so he's a lap down. So he's not really going to be...
No, he's lost a lot of time.
involved in this.
Chirks is in the pits now. So tend to go still out.
So settle down a bit then. Just to update you on the AM race at the moment. Carp is in the lead over there. One of your GT4 lads is lead Tux.
Yeah, he's always quick that boy.
He's in the lead over there by 13 seconds. A pretty similar story to Malone over here.
I believe Adam 54s in that as well. I don't know how he's getting.
He's down at 15, so I'm not sure who's pitted though. So they're in a similar race stage. About half the grid are pitted. So. About the same amount of time to go as Mike JB's still trying to get past Rick here, but he's got Binky behind. Looks like he's got a good run out the final corner there.
Battle it out.
New challenger to Paddock Hill Bend. He's having a look, but he's still better on for this time. Mike looking to push forward here.
He's looking
Not having the best race so far. Oh, he's lost the back end a bit there. Is that going to let Binky through? Binky's not going to bother. I don't know if this is going to hurt Binky's attempt at an undercut on some guys here, but he's not trying to get past at the moment. Probably sensible.
Maybe he's thinking of betting out Mike because Binky's going to go for a move eventually, isn't he?
Yeah. Again, this could be an opportunity for the undercut here if Mike feels he's getting held up, which it looks like he might be. So Diamond leading the pitters at the moment then, so we're just going to keep an eye, and obviously the battle we're watching is between him and Kool-Aid at the moment for P2.
Hoover's close to back.
So, yep, he is as well. Jump forward with that. Quite a few Lexus drivers deciding to stick with the Lexus for this season. Including yourself as well, I believe.
Yes.
As Chris goes into the pits there.
I haven't really had a chance to do that. Test a lot of cars.
Yeah,
so.
it seems like the Lexus hasn't suffered too badly with the whole VIP changes, so it's yeah, potentially not too bad.
It's quite a well-rounded car in the kind of wet conditions as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. So as Roy then comes across the line and there's Chris in the pits. Don't know, this is when it would be great to see the lap times, wouldn't it? So we know whether Roy's got a chance at the undercut here.
I can't imagine he hasn't got, as long as he hasn't made a mistake, he's got to be in there, isn't he?
Yeah, you think so.
But we don't know if he's maybe gone off for one. You never know, do you, unless you're watching him.
I mean, his time of pitting was almost as if the crew chief had called it, because he's got still loads of clear track. He hasn't had to deal with any other cars at the moment, so it's the dream undercut situation. So we see Malone's a 15-second lead now and still not looking like he's going to pit just yet. Obviously pretty comfortable with the way the car is at the moment, I'd say.
Second a lap.
So we still see these three. Binky kind of stuck in no man's land a bit. He's a lap down, has pitted. Doesn't really want to get involved in this battle if he doesn't have to, but probably would like to get past these guys as well. So obviously these guys have all been racing with each other for a long time. Rick, Mike and Binky, they all know each other well.
He's in the pits, Mike. I think that's a good decision.
Mike in the pits, yeah. So Mike going for the undercut then. We'll release Binky. We've still got Rick Pink in front of him. Roy's already past those guys, so obviously we expect Roy to be P2 or P3. Probably P2.
Coulthard's Chris has come out the pits and right in front of Coulthard. Just like that one going on.
Oh yeah, so Coulthard in the McLaren this season.
Yeah. A few people pit that, mate.
Nice car, that actually.
Better to last season.
It's almost like Australian colours, isn't it? Like the,
yeah.
It's kind of a middle green with a bit of orange. Well, yellow would probably be better, but yeah. That is a nice looking car.
Yeah, a few people have got that car now, haven't they?
Yeah, McLaren was supposed to be quite strong with the BoATV changes, so I'm was probably expected to see quite a few about. But there's not a fairly good spread of cars in here, haven't we?
Yeah, definitely.
See more Ferraris than anything else, but only 6, so out of 20 it's not too bad. I think there was fears there was going to be more before the season started, but it hasn't turned out that way, which is probably a good thing.
I was considering it, but I didn't really get a chance to use it very much. And I just haven't had a chance to practice much at all, so I've just stayed with what I know. Did all right last
We
year.
are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
We're at the halfway mark of the race now then, as we see Mover and Rick Pink both in the pits, 2 Lexuses. So Diamond back up to P6. Everyone in front of him still to pit. Expecting him to probably end up being P2 after all the stops.
That's just the Kool-Aid where it's going to come out, isn't it? It's the most interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, you'd think on fresh tyres with clear air, he's going to be probably have jumped him. But then Kool-Aid's been in fresh air the whole time as well. Obviously not on new tyres, but
I think
it's going to be a close between them, I think.
Could be either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Freaky's jumped in the pits now as well.
Yeah.
So we are seeing towards the end of stops. Butcher's up to P3 now. Obviously still yet to pit as well, but looking pretty solid in that Merc as usual. Tourist in the Merc as well, as he jumps into the pits too. So we've only got 4 guys left to pit now then. Freaky is in the pits as well, so 3 guys left to pit. So where's Roy? Around. I think we've got... where's Meaver gone? It said that Meaver was closer than that, but maybe he's gone off. Bumpstop seems to be by himself.
I think Bumpstop might have just got panicked.
Oh, just jumped to Binky there. I thought Title Fleck was close behind him, but he's just gone off again, unfortunately. Paddock Hill Bend, so that's going to lose him.
Medic's pretty pronounced. He's behind that but not that close.
Shame for Binky, really. He was doing well, P6, but he's unfortunately made too many errors and it's cost him. Kool-Aid is in, so here we go. This is the battle we've been waiting for.
I'll watch Kool-Aid again.
Where's Diamond? Diamond seems a long way back, but... Oh, what? Why's he stopped? What's he just done there?
What's going on?
Did he just go off? He just stopped to let Freaky past.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of time there because Freaky was a bit behind
He
him.
must have gone off. Maybe unsafe rejoin, I don't know, but yeah, Diamond's lost time there, so that is probably going to release Kool-Aid now. Butcher's in the pits too, so where's Freaky is now leading the pitters. After that, not sure what did happen there.
Yeah, that's Freaky probably on the podium.
This could potentially be Freaky for a podium, yeah. You called it, didn't you? You said that you thought he was going to be strong tonight. Freaky had a cracking end to the season, didn't he?
Yeah.
Last season.
That drive where he's damaged
Really
the lead, that was impressive.
One of my drives of the season, I'd say, that one.
Yeah.
Really, really well driven. Kool-Aid's leaving the pits now, so Freaky's not far behind, but Kool-Aid's going to hold P2. Butcher's only just leaving the pits, so he's not going to be out with these guys. So it's going to be a battle between Freaky and Kool-Aid now.
Looks like Roy will get
second
second if he didn't.
Yeah, it does. So it's a big mistake from Roy there.
He's also behind Butcher.
We're not sure what did happen, but yeah, so Roy's been jumped in the pit stops then by Butcher and Freaky.
It's just
it's just the scoreboard, yeah. So just Roy's lost one spot there, but yeah, he's going to be annoyed about that, I think, because that was a podium spot. Diamond had blue flags for Malone, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, he lost a lot of time, didn't he? So I don't know why. Yeah, don't know. You got any more information than that, Prawn? Did he just slow down too much, or I don't know why he let Freaky pass, because Freaky was a fight for position, so I'm not sure why Roy did that.
Coulthard close on Chris.
Oh, is that maybe I was watching Malone pass him? I don't know, but anyway, the mystery continues.
Malone's up pits.
Well, yeah, as we see Chris go wide there under pressure from Coulthard. Chris has been in battles all night so far, hasn't he? In his Aston. Seen a lot of action so far. This is, I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the season of Prime. If every race is like this, this is even more competitive than last season, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's going to be really good to watch.
Freaky gonna go for second here.
Is he?
Well, he's 8.
Yeah, 2 seconds, yeah, so he's not far off. Yeah, so I was wrong there, it wasn't Freaky that he pulled over for, it was Malone.
He'd probably hoping Malone would just pit on these.
Yeah. He seemed to lose a lot of time. Maybe he just wasn't that quick in his stint after the pits. Maybe we thought he was closer than he was. Coulthard trying to put the pressure on Chris here, having a little look to the inside. Just letting him know he's there. Got a little bit of a train further back, yeah. Matty's got medic behind. Quite that close right now, so I'm going to jump back to Chris and Coulthard.
It's just
these guys seeming like they're... Oh, sorry, Karen.
Just lacking tight flat.
Right. It's a tighter flat after a good qualifying. Pretty disappointing race for him, but it's first race of the season, so live and learn. Pit Bits, on the other hand, doing a good job at 6th. Only 3 seconds off Diamond now, actually, so see if he can put any pressure on Roy in the closing stages with 15 minutes to go. Coulthard's dropped off Chris a little bit now. Chris pushing a bit more to try and maintain that gap. On the whole, it seems like some good choices on car change for people. We've got a few. Binky and Mike probably would have been hoping for a stronger result than this. Potentially could have done had it not been for mistakes.
There's a little single digit second gap, so it's basically all the battles of it.
Yeah.
So we've got 15 minutes left.
Closing back up again now a little bit
Yeah.
after the pit stops. This is the closest on track at the moment between Chris and Coulthard. Just keeping an eye on that gap for second and third. It's 3 seconds still at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think Freaky will do anything too crazy, but podium first race is good.
Yeah. Sure. So Coulthard looking a bit closer to Chris now. Is he going to be close enough to make a move? Difficult corner to do it. He does stay on the inside, but doesn't throw himself in there. I think we've got Jerk's bit of pressure on Mike JP as well. Or is that just the timing screen's messing up again? Jerk's isn't actually that close. Might have gone off maybe. Timing screens are messing me about tonight.
Rick's trying to catch me over.
Yeah, so it's just over a second off. Hopefully we get some battles develop in the last 15 minutes of the race yet.
Bump stops behind school for now.
Yep. So have a look at that. So yeah, so this could bunch up into a three-way fight here, which would be good. Coulthard has dropped off Chris a little bit now. Oh, Chris loses the back end there though. Just a correct, but keeps it. So yeah, Coulthard is starting to come under pressure from bump stop in the GTR now. Oh, as Chris goes wide again. I wonder if anyone's going to get any track limits penalties before the end of the race.
Kool-Aid pulling away from Freaky now.
Yeah, so that looks like the podium might be decided unless there's any mistakes. Malone's obviously been miles ahead from the start really, controlled the race well. He's done a good job, just under pressure from Diamond for a long time in the first stint and he didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, he's controlling.
Yeah. So I think we're going to see, I mean it's going to be a good battle for the top 3 of the championship, that's for sure, judging by tonight. It's
Just hope
battle's lighting up now,
get
Bumstop's putting the pressure.
Yeah. I don't know if that car. I don't know if that's going to come
Yeah,
back
I hope that his
to
car choice isn't gonna haunt him for the season, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Ooh, he's gone deep there into paddock hill, Ben, almost collected Coulthard in the process. He's managed to get on with not too much damage time-wise. That was close.
He's really going to wring his neck and need to get the performance target.
Yeah, he has dropped off a little bit there, so that's not ideal for him. He's going to have to close that gap back up. Coulthard is no slouch, so he's got to catch back up to him and get past him. It's going to be a tall order with 12 minutes to go, but we'll see if he can do it. Coulthard's now putting the pressure back on Chris again. Going to have a bit of clear air to try and get this move done. It's going to have to be done now before Bumstop gets back on him again. See what he can do.
Coulthard knows that Nissan pretty well as well, so he probably knows where its strengths are.
Yeah. Oh, that's Chris off. Chris has gone off the same place that he did earlier, so he's lost the position to Bumstop and Coulthard there. So Coulthard's now going to try and break away from Bumstop, but I feel like he's going to be hunted down by the GTR here. Bumstop's looking like he's got the pace.
They're both catching the heat race as well, though, I think. So,
yeah, so this could be. Coulthard took an interesting line there. He went very tight on the entry, didn't he?
I didn't see it. So. Chris is in the pits.
Oh yeah, so Chris must have picked up damage there, unfortunately. So that's a shame because he was having a good race there. Unfortunately, he will suffer for that.
Pit pits is 1.8 to Roy now, so it's going to be a little battle with last 10.
So let's stick with these guys for a moment because I think Bumstop's lining up a move there. I think we've also got a bit of a train behind Mike JB now, Tighter Flat and Shirks. So we might have to switch. I know what'll happen if I change it. Bumstop will make a move, won't he?
You stay on it, I'll have a look.
Okay. Yeah, let me know if there's a move imminent. I'll jump over to it quickly. And we'll catch it. Bumstop looking like he's trying to put the pressure on Coulthard here and get a move done. This will be for 8th position.
I think Shirks might be going for a move at the end of the straight.
Let's have a little look at that then. So, looks like he's got a good run on Tighter Flat here. Maybe not quite close enough this time. Steer with him through the fast right-handers, so this could be interesting. If he puts the pressure on here and Tighter Flat makes a mistake, then he will be through.
Bumstop almost had a look there.
To watch. These guys.
Fast at the curb and Bumstop's got more on the side.
Oh, Bumstop's through.
He just caught the curb and locked all his speed.
Is that Malone coming to lap them? So Malone's coming to lap P8. Absolutely flying. It's Coulthard wisely gets out of the way there. Well done, mate. So, is that Mike? Mike's dropped behind Tighter Flat and Jerks, so Mike's gone off again, unfortunately. Having a nightmare tonight, unfortunately, Mike is.
Pit is at 1.5 now. Pitbits is 1.2, so he's really catching Roy.
Yeah, so Pitbit's putting the pressure on Roy here. We all know who he is and know what he's capable of. He's going to be feeling the pressure now, I think, when the closing stages. He's definitely not going to want to drop this P5 after what could have potentially been a podium for him today. He's not going to want to lose any more positions. But he's got another 8 minutes to defend this, and Pitbits is closing the gap down pretty quick. Oh, he's gone wide.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the grass. He's back on. Looks like he didn't lose too much time there, but Pit-Bits is on his tail now, so he's feeling the pressure by the looks of it. Pit-Bits on the look. Oh, he thinks better of it. A risky place to go up the inside there. He probably had it to be fair, but he got an incident.
I think he was
sensible.
very nice there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he was very nice actually. I wouldn't have backed out that one. He was side by side, but he chose to give Diamond the line. Probably would have been an incident if he hadn't. So, yeah, probably a good idea. He's still got 7 minutes to get the move done. It looks like he's got the pace on Roy, so probably going to just try and choose somewhere a bit more sensible. Wide line into Paddock Hill Bend here could give him the run into Druids potentially. Roy looks like he's got through there well though, so he's probably not going to have an opportunity this lap. Church still under Titled Flex still under pressure from Church. So because it is for 5th. Yeah, Pit-Bit's looking for the move here. Looks like he's got it this time. Yep. Diamond's still fighting on the outside though. He's not letting him have it. But Pit-Bits has it done by the looks of it. Yep. So Roy slot back into the slipstream there and try and get a run on him to the top of the hill. As Pit-Bits flashes a back marker in front of him. There's Binky. After getting that move done, he's not going to want to lose it again to a back marker. Binky gets out of the way well there, as you'd expect from him. A seasoned driver with BOA, he knows what he's doing. So can Roy put the pressure back on Pit-Bits here then? Or is Pit-Bits going to drive off now? Roy looks like he wants it back. He's not letting him go.
Quite a big gap behind, so probably be aggressive.
Yeah.
20 seconds to Heater.
Right, that's a big gap back to Heater, yeah, so these guys can afford probably a mistake if they are to go for a move for position.
Or Heater.
Group of cars, that's train behind Medic, so have a look at these guys for a minute. Titled Flat and Chirks. Chasing Medic here. Sticking with the Bentley from last season, pretty much the same colour scheme as well. Obviously comfortable in that car. Have these boys got an answer to gain a position or two before the end of the race? We've got 5 minutes to go, so probably 3 more laps.
He's done well to get the points because he was at the back, wasn't he? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, he has. Matty went off early on, and he pitted early as well, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's worked back up from 19 to 12.
Matty went for the early pit. Yeah, it's made it work for him.
Roy's lost it a little bit, but he's going to come up and so he's done now.
Roy is still just over 1 second behind Pit-Bits.
It's more than that now.
Yeah, he's going to have his work cut out, getting back past then unfortunately, so Roy might have to settle for P6. So 4 minutes to go. Just to update you on the AM race, the podium at the moment is Carper's, Trigger and Unsung Wings, with 5 minutes to go over there as well.
You've got a better third then today.
Pardon?
You've got a better third today. That's your biggest brother.
Yeah, that is my brother in P3. Stoked to see him racing. He wants to commit to every weekend this season, and he's off to a good start by the looks of it, so it's good.
Nice.
But yeah, Medic's still under pressure here, doing well at the moment. He's not making any mistakes.
But bump stop is going to be lining up interesting these last few laps to try and get set up.
Look at that, but the bump stop, so bump stop gunning for P7 then. Looking like he's got pace in this late state of the race. Shame he had that earlier incident. Otherwise he would have been higher up the field, I think. To watch here, we've got Church lining up Titled Flat as well. To Paddock Hill Bends. No look on the inside, it's not going to happen this time, but is he going to be close enough into Druids? It's going to be a lunge if he does go for it. Oh, he's that was really close. Couldn't fit a piece of paper between them. Almost collected the back of Title Flat there.
Bump
but
stop
not
is very
quite
close
now.
now.
We'll have a little look. Yeah, bump stop's close to. Oh, I don't know who to watch. Oh yeah, bump stop's got the run here into the final corner by the looks of it, so we'll stick with this.
It's back down.
Has a look at the inside, thinks better off it.
Okay.
And we've got Title Flat line and medic up down the
This is just
straight.
up to grass there. So bump stop's going to have a move.
Is he going to go for it in Paddock Hill Bend?
Peter has blocked off the inside nicely
Just
there.
jumping between these two battles, corner to corner.
Peter defended that really well because he lost a lot of speed dipping his toe in the grass.
Yeah, he's stuck to the inside there. He's doing enough at the moment, putting his Merc in all the right places. It's Title Flat all over the back of Medic now. Medic gives a wheel on the grass there. It's now checks with Matteo as well as they're fighting. This could be interesting. Three-way battle, 2 minutes to go.
Bump stop
Loving this.
is on the back straight as well.
Bump stop looking at here. Okay, so these guys are really close into Paddock Hill Bend. 3 of them. Does anyone go for a move? Title Flat looks like he's hit Medic. Medic goes defensive and Title Flat's hit him. Medic somehow has
He's
saved
held
that.
it.
I don't know how he was going 90 degrees and he's held it. Unbelievable from Medic that was. Oh, he's gone deep though. Has he got damage? Oh no, so Medic's off. Title Flat and Church are through, so I'm going to jump to bump stop.
He's right there again. Last sector. Seems to be strong here.
Yeah, so bump stop looking probably not going to go. Is he going to try the final corner? No, not again. Just going to probably be trying to line it up in Paddock Hill or Druids. Peter goes defensive again. Is that going to allow bump stop to make a good run
I think
down
did it
into
quite nicely.
Druids?
Defending nicely.
Yeah, he's defending really nicely, just putting his car in the right places. Making it difficult for bump stop to get past at the moment. He's only got 1 minute left, so there's going to be 2 laps. We're trying to hold on to this for dear life, this 7th place. As I think Title Flat has let Medic back past, it's worth mentioning after that incident. Medic must have just outbraked himself because he seems to be going fine again now, so that's good. So we're going to stay on board with this bump stop heat race battle because I think this is going to go to the wire by the looks of it.
Where's Malone? Is he
This battle that we've got on track at the moment. Malone.
Yeah, he's in the last sector. He might do another lap.
Just about to start. Oh yeah, is he coming across the line?
He's got the last one. Depends on the time it goes out.
Looks like he's going to cross the line, doesn't it?
Yeah, he will. Sometimes it ends at 20 seconds a day. But you know, another lap.
Final lap now.
Final lap. So 1 more lap for these guys. Bump stop's got 1 lap to make the move. So we're going to see Heaterus go defensive again into Paddock Hill Bend, the same as he did done the last 2 laps. I think we will, which he does. 2 defensive, still pretty quick through there. Probably going to take the inside into Druids as well, just to cover off that. Oh, bump stop's having a look. Yeah, so he goes defensive again. Great defensive driving from Heaterus, this. Making it really difficult for bump stop to get past.
Yeah.
Has now defended arguably the most, well, that's probably his most vulnerable couple of corners there, isn't it?
Very
So,
close.
yeah, he might have to defend down into straight here as well by the looks of it. Means he might have to jump on board with the leader soon. Where is Kevin Malone?
He's got this
A
guy.
little bit. Ooh, so this is... Peter is under all sorts of pressure now. Really good drive from him. Bumps are trying everything sideways into the entry of that corner there. He's going to want this position, but I don't think Peter is going to give it to him. So we've got a back marker in front. He's really close now. Is he going to try on the inside? No, he's not. So that might be it then. Malone takes the victory there.
The leader has finished the race.
Wonderful drive. We will jump back on board. Bump stop's not going to do it, I don't think. Is it going to be a shootout to the line? Oh, he's got a good exit. Oh, he's side by side. He's going to take it. Who took that?
Heaterus by half.
Oh, he
half
just
a
held on
tenth.
to it. Oh
Half-
my
half a
word, that
thousand.
was close. What a finish that was. Great racing by those two. Love to see that. That was an awesome finish. Kool-Aid coming across the line for a cool second place. Good drive from him there. Great start in the Pro-Am division. Freaky rounded out the top 3 with another good performance of 3 Ferraris in the top 3 there. And great drive from these guys. Freaky starting off strong after finishing last season strong. Butcher will come across the line in P4.
Lap everyone off P4 off 3 and
2. There we go, Butcher across the line in P4 then. Hitbits finished P5. Diamond in P6 there. Unfortunate for him, probably could have been on for a podium, but he's going to be probably pretty happy with that result anyway, I think. Heaterus, great job to hold off bumps up there. Went to the line with them two. Managed to hold on. Coulthard in 9th, and Mover in 10th. So a good result for those guys as well. Rick Pink 11th, and Matty in P12. Those guys both had earlier incidents, I think, so they did well with the early stops. And then Chirks in 13th, Tartaflet 14th, Medic 15th, Mike in 16th, unfortunately had a few incidents as well. Chris 17th, was running really well and unfortunately went off too. Red Apple Pie 18th and Binky 19th in the end, unfortunate for him as he was running P6 but had a couple of incidents as well. So, hell of a opening race for Pro-Am there.
Definitely looking forward to the season.
Really excited for the rest of the season, yeah, already. But yeah, thanks for joining me tonight, Tux. Good to have you along, mate. Who was your driver of the day, do you think, just before we go?
I think I would go Heaterus for that defending at the end there. I thought that was really nice.
I mean, Malone bossed it,
yeah,
but
absolutely.
I did enjoy Heaterus' defence there. That was he did really well, I think, to hold on to that for the last 4 laps. So I think I'd give it to him as well. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys, and we're going to jump off now and go get ready for the pro race, which will be live in about 15 minutes time, so stick around on the channel, and Roy will be back with you in 15 minutes for the first round of the pro division. Thanks, guys.
See you again.